Hi, let me ask you a question. Does this sound familiar? It's the 25th of the month, and your bank account is looking at you with those judgmental eyes. And your M-Pesa account, the balance is less than your age last birthday. The pin you used to protect it is greater than the balance. And your wallet is so empty that the echo can be heard in the street. And you're thinking, where did all the money go? You remember that glove you definitely didn't need, the order you made last week? The shoe that were on sale but were not on budget, you remember? And that one quick eat out, drink with friends that turned to a financial disaster. That, my friend, is the pain of unintentional spending. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon that can help you finally control your money? Finally crush your goals and still have fun. What if I told you it's all free? Well, that secret weapon is the intentional spending tracker. And in this video, I'm not just going to show you where to get it, I'm going to show you how to use it to change your financial life. Are you ready? Well, there is one thing before we dive into that tool. Let's be real. You're not just here to manage expenses, but you want something more. Maybe you want a feeling of calm that comes from an emergency fund in a circle, a safety net that says I'm covered no matter what happens. Or maybe you want to start earning some extra 50K per month from some side hustle so that you are no longer dependent on one salary with the fear that if this salary goes, everything is crushed. But you want to move on from just paying bills to building wealth. This isn't just a dream, it's a strategy. And the very first step in winning any strategy is knowing where to start from. Where are you? You see, there are only three things you can do with money: the foolish and simple and broke, they waste it. The average middle class, they often spend the money on loans and liabilities to maintain status quo or status. But the wise and the rich, they invest it. The journey from spender to investor starts with one powerful word: awareness. Because this, listen, friends, you cannot manage what you can't measure. Why? Whatever you measure, you can understand. Whatever you understand, you can control. Whatever you can control, you can change. And whatever you can change, that's the only thing you can manage. So, measurement is management, if you like. Financial management is financial measurement. And the first thing we need to measure is your expenses. I'll tell you, in a minute, I'll tell you how to measure your expenses. Why measure expenses? Well, let's start with why. You see, this can be a powerful tool to giving you a saving purpose. For example, to save an equivalent of 1 month's expenses. How do I know? Because I've been measuring the expenses, so I'll know I've reached the amount. Remind me again, what are the five simple P's for saving? Put up your hand like this. Number one, the purpose. That's where to start. For example, to build a 1 month emergency fund. The second is saving percentage. How do you know what percentage to save? To save, I'll tell you that in a little bit in the intentional spending. But let's say you target to spend 20% or something. So now you have a reason, a purpose, you have a percentage. Now we go to the plan. That's the next P. What's the plan? That is the available options of how to save. Some do it. Of course, the fourth P is on place. Some do the saving under the mattress, others do table banking groups, popularly called chamas. But we all agree if you go to the bank, there are people who save in the bank still up to today. We all agree that saving in the bank is like putting your money in a fridge. It's safe, but it's not going to grow. You need to put it somewhere where it can multiply. And that is where MOMBO Sacco comes in. Remember, the game of financial independence, financial freedom is not just how much you make, it is how well you invest. Your savings will remain the same until you meet MOMBO Sacco. This is the digital circle and the game changer. Just like your financial situation will remain the same until you meet someone who makes you grow up or helps you grow up. That is MOMBO Sacco for you. That's why I want to tell you about this secret weapon. It's called MOMBO, MOBO Sacco. Now think of a digital chama on steroids. It's a game changer because everything from joining, deposit, getting loan, it's all done online, digitally on your phone. But the best part, the interest rates, they're incredible. Your money doesn't just sit there, it works for you. I especially love their goal account and their wallet. Many things you can do. You can open it with your spouse, with a group. Save for something big. Seriously, Mombo ni mambo yote. Well, if you want to start real saving as a discipline today, because of the fifth P of this of saving, let's see if you can remember the P's. Percentage. You guys can remember. No, start with the purpose, percentage, place, plan, and then the priority of saving, the discipline. Mombo will help you. You can use my referral code 128282. That's no brainer. You don't need to struggle. 128282 is the code you can use to join. Okay. Now I think you're ready for the main event, the intentional spending tracker. Let's see. First, I'm going to pause on this video to have you go to the description below. Click the link, download the free copy of the intentional spending tracker. Go right now. I will wait for you. Got it? Welcome back. Let's open it. I'm sure by now you know that the best financial strategy must have two approaches. One, reduce your expenses. Number two, augment, increase your income. You'll notice the first section is income. Most people think about one salary or a struggle. The wealthy think about multiple streams, not struggles. The goal is to have 7 to 8. You know, some of you can look at the screen and you'll see I've quoted an Ecclesiastes, the wise man 11 verse 2. Did you know that text says you should have 7 streams of income, if not 8? The goal is to have 7 or 8 eventually. We're not just talking about your salary, but business, profits, dividends from shares, like an interest from MOMBO Sacco, and of course, a side hustle. For now, just fill in your main income. We'll talk about creating a side hustle and other incomes at the end of this video if you stick around. An essential part of financial strategy is planning for income to increase, because while you manage your expenses, cutting them down, reducing, you want to augment your income by increasing them. Now let's look at the expense strategy. This is where the magic happens. I like to use the 50-30-20 rule as a guide, and that's what is in the strategy. So 50% fundamentals. This is your rent, food, commute, the basic absolutes, the fixed must-haves. Then the 30% for fun. Guilt-free money for Netflix, extra clothes, dining out. Life is for the living. You must change clothes. Then the 20% is for your future. That's the most important part. Saving, investment, education. You know, the things that build the you of tomorrow. Okay, at the start of the month, you fill up the budget in each category. At the end of the month, you fill up the actual amount and it computes for you, tells you, are you on target? It takes 2 minutes a day, but clarity is priceless. That's what it gives you. Do not compromise on the percentage you allocate for your future, because those who eat their future, those are the witches. At the end of the month, boom, the tracker shows you the truth. It calculates everything, shows you exactly how you've performed against your budget, against your target. See now, a big green will show you if you are on track. If you've overspent, it will tell you. That's a plus, of course. Now, somebody wonders, if I've overspent, what do I do? Well, that's where the P.I.G comes in, P.I.G, to control your spending. You don't need more willpower. You don't need a smart assistant. I call it the purchase intelligence game. Dumb as a pig. But here's a sneak peek. It's a simple, easy. Next time you want to buy something, non-essential, play the 2 to 7 day post challenge that is in the P.I.G or the purchase intelligence game. That cool gadget at Jumia before you buy it. Don't buy it. Put it on the cart and wait for how many days? 3 days. If you feel you desperately still need it after 72 hours, you can consider it. But 90% of that time, well, you'll realize the impulse has passed and you just saved yourself thousands of shillings. You see, the foolish run in, but the wise wait. Time is the greatest filter of all ones. And it's all in a game. The game has 7 more steps and it's very interesting the more you play. And it's one of the most powerful tools I teach. The question is, what should I do right now? Number one, I ask you, go download the intentional spending tracker from the link in the description. It's free. Number two, start your journey with MOMBO Sacco today. Use the code 128282. or if you like it in twos, 12, 82, 82. Where do I get the pig? Somebody wonders. Well, the purchase intelligence game is part of the tools you get when you join the comprehensive training on how to set up your side hustle. How much more can I give? Well, these are the first steps. What about somebody is wondering, how do I increase my income? The purchase intelligence game is the entire and the whole system of how to grow your wealth is part of a comprehensive training. It's called Monetize Your Passion. Now, listen, if you are watching this before July 6th, you are lucky. I am looking for a small dedicated group to join a live hands-on call seminar or work along called Monetize Your Passion. We work together to build your first side hustle business. You don't need any capital. You don't need to quit your job. If you are serious about earning an extra income from something you love, well, I have personally done it with the passion of speaking and training, and I am here training based on practical tips that work. To get a direct link and save your spot, just send me a WhatsApp message right now with the words monetize your passion. Send it to 0705 693939. That's all you need. I'll send you the details. If you send quickly before I close, remember, I need a small group that we're going to work with physically. If you're watching this after 6th July 2025, still text Monetize Your Passion to that number on your screen, 0705693939. Will direct you to the online platform where that course has been archived. If you want more practical financial strategies like this, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, do something, share it with someone, a friend. You might save them from a bad financial outcome. Thanks for watching. Stay intentional. That is how you beat money's problem, the secret weapon to financial mastery.